just had both my legs broke by a mercenary group, paid by a dirty fucking gun store.
I was just speaking to Tiny Tony down in Saint Denis. He was asking about you. He said he ain't seen you for a while. And Wendy too.
Forced me to clean up the mess on her behalf. Well, I give Bentley a chance, Frank, to see the light of things, see my perspective on it.
All right, so where you thinking maybe we could do this auction? You think maybe the ship?
St. Denis, where the painting is. I've headed out west now, fixed the mistakes the peckerhead put me in this situation. I told Wendy Wells that she used to get herself into trouble. The consequences of her own damn fault. In fact, the way I see it, she's the one who got Bentley Crooks killed. Because I had to make a choice. And I'm out here in the West fixing the mistakes they made and trying to mend the relationship with Zip Quill and his gang. Got jobs out there that pay pretty well, and I want a piece of that money. So we'll see what happens now. Howdy, fella. How you doing out here? Got a name? Jeremy?
Yeah.
So you hunting out here? You've been quite busy.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep myself busy.
Who you ride with?
That's that the first thing people ask whenever you come out here.
'Cause it's the West, and people ought to know who you ride with out here.
Yeah. I don't ride with anybody, but I know people. If that makes sense.
What do you know then?
Who, sorry?
What do you know then?
I met a few people. What's his name? Quill?
Yeah, I know Quill. He's fixing to run this town out here. I'm fairly...
Yeah, he told me. Yeah, that place up there.
Don't you worry,
the opium den.
I ain't fixing to rob you, so don't worry.
No, it's fine.
I guess you understand because you seem a bit jumpy.
No, I know how these things go. I do rob people, so if I get robbed, it's our business.
Well, that's a relief. Shouldn't you ain't right of no one. I like to go out there and make some good money on the highway. Now before, do it again.
Oh, how do you do it on the highway? You just travel along, take some stuff?
Travel along, take some stuff just like that. Sometimes it's lawmen, sometimes it's delivery drivers, sometimes it's every other day peckerhead. But I ain't make a habit of robbing other outlaws because the thing is, when you get around to doing that, it makes everyone real pissed and they get the law after you, some peckerhead's gang, and
exactly. Well, that's hence why I don't really run with a certain outfit. But my wife and I, she's in bed at the moment. Yeah, we don't touch anybody out here in the West. We only get people from, pretty much Blackwater onwards.
I'll tell you something funny. I rode with this woman for a bit. Her name was Wendy Wells. You ever heard of her?
Wendy Wells? Yeah, I seen a letter. Damn, where was that? Lake Don Julio?
It was on a house, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw that, and it said about something about a little gang or something.
Yeah, well, Wendy Wells is one of those ladies you ain't trust because she likes to rob other outlaws, and she makes a lot of enemies that way. Well,
okay.
She got herself shot down by Zip Quill and his gang recently for mouthing off and beating the shit out of his brother's girlfriend. Wendy Wells is a real mad dog. She ain't got common sense. She just does. I tried warning her, if you can keep behaving the way he does. Some people is fine, but some other people you gotta show respect. And she was getting real pissed that I like to do business out here, and I said he's off limits, she's off limits. But it was every other so often that I say that. And she's trying to make it like that. Everyone's off limits. I rob plenty of people out east. But she ain't good at it. That's why she's broke all the time. That's why she's pissed.
That's why she gets in trouble. Okay. To avoid a Wendy Wells.
Not to be trusted. She could probably get you killed, get you wrapped up in something because she ain't gonna watch her mouth. And sometimes when you mouth up the wrong people and you happen to just be riding with her, well, that just gets you killed as well.
Oh, I didn't quite get your name, sorry.
Ryder Whitlock.
Sorry, Ryder Whitlock?
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure to meet you, Ryder.
Nice to meet you as well, Jeremiah. You haven't heard of me, has you?
No, I can't say I have. I've been in the crossing about 2 months now.
Yeah, it's
So,
fine. I don't care if he does or not, but looks like I can help it make myself famous sometimes, but you don't know me, it doesn't matter much. I'm just a hiring man who's real bad what he does. But I say to the least, if you and your wife ever wanted to go on the roads with me sometime, real good at what I does, and sometimes I can offer better jobs. I pay a lot more money.
Really? Well, what's your telegram?
LD, Lost Dog, 167.
Okay. What kind of jobs do you do?
Besides the highway robbery, which any peckerhead of a gun can do, I have some special jobs that, between me and other gangs, get put up together. Auction scams, bank cart robberies. Sometimes they have delivery carts, the carriages.
Okay.
Train robberies, things like that. Things that pay real well. A lot of people have money on those things.
Okay. Do you run with an outfit?
Well, I'm the way of the road, but my outfit would be that.
The way of the road. Right. Picking up the scragglers on the way.
Exactly. And those who understand how it works out here do well with me. Those who don't understand how it works gets left behind by me, such as Wendy Wells. I left that pecker-headed bitch bleeding out on the tree line after I killed Bentley. See, Bentley, I don't know if she's sentimental or something. He was in love with her or something, but I tried to give him a chance to say, hey, her way or my way. Chose her way, so I blew his brains out. Right next to Wendy Wells. She might still be alive, but she might be dead as well. I left her there to die.
How long ago was that?
Last week.
Jesus.
But that's why I'm giving you fair warning, Jeremiah. She's the kind of peckerhead who likes to come out west and rob and piss off all the big gangs. Bad for business. That's why I had to tie loose ends with them some bitches.
Do you think if I hear the name Wendy Wells, I should keep my wits about me?
Keep your wits about you and your gun ready.
By the way, it's Jeremy, not Jeremiah. Just wanted to make sure in case you call me Jeremiah for the next, how many months.
Well, I'm bad with names. In one out the other for me, Jeremy. I remember a fella's face real well, but for some reason I can't remember a damn name the first time I meet some bitch.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, see, my wife and I, we like dealing with smart people. We like to plan things out, make sure everything's done correctly, and get away as clean as we can. That's how we work.
That's good. Smart folks need to think like that. Now, every peckerhead does. See,
there's a lot of reckless people here, and a lot of people that want to make a name for themselves. And my wife want to put our heads down, get those jobs done, get out clean. No one gets hurt. Everybody moves on. Everyone gets paid.
Jeremiah,
That's how we operate.
got a bad thing to say to you. Unfortunately, ain't no one gets out clean. You get out a bit muddy sometimes if you're lucky, but no one gets out clean.
Well, I'm gonna know that, but as clean as we can do. Instead of just going out there and just shooting up like crazy and getting shot up, we were working with this one lady, and she was absolutely nuts. Sorry, I can't remember her name, but they're so reckless. Like, they pull guns on law. You're gonna get shot down. There's fucking heaps of them.
You have red hair.
Blonde.
Probably 5 or maybe, I don't know. But see, I ain't trying to make
No, it wasn't
myself
5. Wasn't
famous out here. It's just I've been in the game long enough, and I've robbed sheriffs, deputies, and cadets as well, but the thing is, I ain't looking for them. They just happen to be on my road. Once you point a gun, it's too late anyways. They're always going to try to figure who you is, so you might as well make it worthwhile. But I don't do bank jobs, nothing like that.
Right. I like transport stuff. My wife and I especially like trains, so my wife's got a good ear. She can do safes real well, but I've seen her do it in under a minute. But I used to do safes, but it was well, someone didn't say boom, did they? They didn't say that the dynamite's going off, and my head just smashed into the wall, hence my scar. But it makes my ears make this really high-pitched noise, so I can't hear the safes no more. So I usually run the front of house now. Yeah.
Well, you send me a telegram when you're about to rob another train. I'm real good at keeping things under control, and I got another boy named Red. Smart head on his shoulders, thinking as well. We hit that train real fast. We'll have your wife break the safe. You keep an eye out for Law, and then me and Red can go through all the pockets of the passengers real fast. And once they all rounded up, keep them in sight. And once that safe is open, your wife gets the bonds. We ride on out of there. Beforehand, we find a place we meet afterwards.
Fantastic. Now, I do believe there is an honor amongst thieves as well. We always pay our way. We don't make sure we don't stiff nobody either.
Well, I see it's 50-50 for everyone, down the middle.
Exactly. But, yeah.
You ain't been around long. Has your wife been around long as well?
No, we came together.
Together?
We fortunately can't go back to Texas anymore, so we came here. We move around a lot, so now it looks like we're just planting some roots in here and see how it goes.
Well, I'll tell you what. If we do a job together and it goes off well, I'll introduce you to one of my contacts in St. Dennis, who's willing to buy all the guns and whatever things you get, pay you in gems.
Is that the gun store?
Another guy. Can't tell you his name. He likes to keep things secret. But
Okay.
if I introduce him on my own behalf, he doesn't mind.
Well, I do like to keep as many things as I can in the West as well. I don't like to give a lot of money to the East people. That's the only thing.
I don't care East or West. Whoever pays me well is what I look for, really. And my contact East I made a long time ago pays me real well. And he takes everything. So all guns, you take them real fast. You buy them from him. And he always turns them around real fast as well. But he's, well, I like him. He's organized. He keeps every receipt, gets a hold of him when he's got the gems together, and pays up every time. He doesn't muddy the waters.
So it's just guns?
Guns, pocket watches, specialty items,
'Cause I may have acquired something, and I believe it's probably worth a little bit.
Is it Jeff?
No. It's a document folder I took off a deputy.
Oh, my fella definitely would like to
And
see
it's
that.
also got like these 14 item tags in it as well, and I heard they go for a little bit. Also, they happen to leave some evidence in there too. So I've got evidence of someone, so in case that might fuck up their whatever happens to that person, maybe I save them. Who knows? I think it had like, and it had some telegram in there too, but I don't know the people.
If you get that to my contact, if I introduce you to him, and you start bartering with it, start at 1,000, start real high. So I don't know what that's worth, and he might be able to just willing to buy it since it's such an unusual thing to get his hands on. Yeah, he might even sell a zip quill, or any gang. He might be just in that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I know who'll probably pay for it, but it just happened to be something that the deputy said, "Oh, you won't be interested in that." And I said, "Oh, well, okay, I'll take it then. No problem."
Well, one last thing. You told me about it, but don't tell nobody else about it.
No.
Some of the things in that book, some men might not be able to resist but robbing you for that, especially if they don't know who you is and you ain't robbing nobody. So don't have to show you
Exactly.
respect. Surprised you told me, but Got their job on this.
Well, I
this is
had
my
to
friend.
get an idea of what it was worth, and kind of gave me a good idea.
Yeah, don't tell no more people then. That's all I gotta say to you. If you look for a
Gotcha.
fence, sell it to a fence. Or somebody who has a good reputation when it comes to doing business. That's my advice to you.
Thank you very much.
But I know my fella would buy that. There's another fella who might buy it as well named Frank Gilbini. In St. Denis, he runs the pawn shop. He has an interest in stuff like that as well.
Frank.
But he's a
Okay.
cheapskate. That's the only downside. He's trying to
Okay.
haggle you as low as possible.
Kind of just remember that.
Keep a mental note of it.
Yeah. Oh God, sorry.
Fine,
Sorry
what
for
are you
that.
doing now?
These damn flies.
Yeah, I seen it come towards my face and I saw your fist
Yeah,
fall
you
on
seen
it.
it? Sorry about that.
God damn it.
Sometimes when I turn my head, my arm reflexes.
Alright, fine. Just don't let it happen again.
Yeah, of course.
Let me run the damn lip.
Fine. I seen you walking from over there, coming down too, and I thought you were one of them local people.
Well, I do have a knack for bleeding in with folks. Then again, most folks on the road see this and they run. This is where I rob folks in usually. Or usually more like this. Then they get real scared.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I only have a half one, so I like to see as much as I can.
It doesn't really matter much. Once the law, if you run into the law and you rob them, they're real good at documenting everything they see mentally. What you're wearing, how you sounded, your mannerisms,
Yeah.
what your horse looks like, what she's wearing, what kind of iron you have, all of that.
Yep. Well, that's why I wear different clothing, have a different horse, and
You're smart.
mask myself pretty well.
I do the same thing, but the only issue is I have a I had a golden Mustang for a while. And every some bitch knew I had that horse because for some reason I was the only some bitch riding one. So I got a different
shit.
horse that's more expensive than most people buy. Now they have a hard time deciding if it's meat or not. I'm gonna go to the saloon and get a drink. You're welcome to join me if you want.
Yeah, I gotta get some of this hunting in before my wife gets up.
No worries. Well, if you're about to
But
go
I'll
out doing
definitely-
any jobs, swing by the saloon. I might be there. I'll ride with you folks if you want.
All right. Thank you very much.
But I do warn, if law does for whatever reason catch up to us and get yous, and they know you're riding with me, they ain't gonna be none too happy that you're riding with Ryder Whitlock, because then they think you're part of my gang, and they get real pissed. Try to hit you back
I
to
got
charges.
All right. Speak to you soon.
This your wife?
Yeah, Ryder. This is Bailey.
Nice to meet you, Bailey.
I've only said the nicest things about you, Bailey.
He talked about how your cooking was horrible. No, I'm just pulling the leg. You ain't said nothing bad.
Sorry, what was your name?
Ryder.
Ryder. It was real nice to meet you.
Likewise. Out here, it's good to see more like-minded individuals out west, from what I understand.
Absolutely.
By the way, if either of you folks see a lawman walking around, let me know. I'll take care of this son of a bitch real fast.
All right.
Oh, I don't want my rope. I was just showing her my rope. What'd you think? Okay. Sorry, I thought that was a lawman. Yeah. No, I had a good conversation with him, actually. He mentioned, do you remember that letter we found at Lake Julio, wherever it was? Would you ever tell my wife in your
right.
words about that Wendy Wells?
If you
right,
see
that
a
one.
Wendy Wells around, lady with red hair, she's got a real snarky attitude. Well, She's one of them mad dogs out there who ain't to be trusted by no one. She's fixing to say that she's so pissed that civilians ain't got nothing in their pockets that she's gonna go rob other outlaws now. And she ain't give a shit who they is. For example, if she came across you, lady, and it was just you, before she left, she'd probably beat you something serious, just for the fun of it.
Okay, right, alright. That is very good to know, thank you.
You just starting out, huh?
Keep your eyes peeled for her. She might come slinking this way to try to make some money.
Okay, will do.
You know what this little gang is?
There's a little gang.
Oh, that's it? It's small?
Okay.
The thing is, she wants help from the little gang because Bentley used to be kind of friends with them, I suppose. The thing is, the little gang owe me favors, so I don't know if they're gonna ride on her behalf, but they's a bunch of small timers, from what I understand.
I see.
Oh,
Well, I gotta ride and check my telegrams real quick. I'm trying to get a peckerhead out here to join me in a ride out to the roads.
Alright, well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise, you folks take care.
You too.
pleasure.
Bye now.
Is that who I think it is?
Kinda. Where my dogs at? Okay. I mean, that's really quiet.
So,
but-
Frank, how you been?
Poorly.
Poorly?
I'm
Why?
not barking.
Just had both my legs broke by a mercenary group, paid by a dirty fucking gun store.
Why?
Because they're cunts about it.
Why?
Because they act like a fucking gang.
Was it them Chinese folks?
That's correct. It's the people down Taipan gun store.
Well, shit. I know it'll make you happy.
What?
Me buying that ring from you that Bentley gave you a long time ago.
You kidding me, right?
Well, I ain't. I killed him, so he ain't his no more.
How much money you got?
How much you selling it for?
I already sold it.
Who you sell it to? You
I sold it to some lady named Wendy.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
She said she was left behind or something. I didn't know.
Will you see Wendy next time?
So many people.
Well, when was the last time you seen her, actually?
Yesterday. What happened yesterday?
Or sent me a telegram. I thought she was dead.
All right. But man, that fucked business, man.
Well, real hard to get around and do work when your legs fucked up.
Yeah, I can't do shit right now. My legs don't work. But yeah, nah, it fucked up business for me. That fucking I had that shit in my pocket for months.
If I die, I want to be buried in Van
You could have told me he was dead.
Well, he died about a week ago. I put a bullet between his eyes.
Yeah, you could have told me.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, it's a little late.
How much
I
you sell
already
it for?
sold the ring. $200.
$200. Well, I'll get you 500 next time you see her, if you can confine her, maybe handcuffs or something. I'll come by and pay you 500 for the trouble.
Sure.
She's a loose end. I gotta fix my loose ends, Frank.
How about we do tit for tat?
Sure, I can do that.
I do that.
Oh, Frank.
You get copyrighted for me.
I can do that. I've been thinking about how my base has been changing, and I'm real tired of seeing them civilians going by.
Mm-hmm.
Best part is he trusts me. You trust me?
Well, I can't pay you money for it, but I can try to get a hold of Wendy for you.
You get Wendy, and right afterwards, I get Copperhead. That's the deal.
You get Copperhead first, because, you know, he's easier to find.
No deal. Too busy dealing with this bullshit right now, so either I find her first, easier for me that way. Hell, I don't know if you ever come across her again, so it might not work out. I'll probably end up
Send me a
finding her
telegram with your telegram.
myself. I will. I'm gonna get a chance.
What are you guys talking about down there?
Surprised she got to you first. I didn't even think she knew about that ring.
No, she came by wondering if he left something. And I said he put it in for pawn.
Do you guys want to come up here so we can all like talk again? Because
Well,
but
it's her curse now, I guess.
Yeah, it was cursed, too.
Sorry about your legs.
Just-
me, I really.
Yeah, it just didn't kick in until I gave it away. Who the fuck it? He gave it away, he died. I gave it away, I broke my fucking legs. That shit is cursed.
Well, you're right about that. See, he was only joking, but maybe through the power of belief and saying things like that became cursed right there in that moment. He was cursed the moment he had it. Who knows?
Who the fuck knows? All I know is I'm pissed.
You know what? Wendy can hold on to it, because when I come for her next, she's gonna die.
Not my brothel, not my house.
Not your problem, not your house. I do recommend you be careful next time you see Wendy. Reason being, just because you have something she wanted now, doesn't mean you're gonna have something she wants later. You know what I mean? She's a mad dog.
I run a goddamn pawn shop.
Yeah, but she might want things for free next time.
Well, she'll get a stabbing.
That's good. She better get one. All I'm saying is watch your back around that woman.
Sure.
She got temper, and when she fixes her mind to do something, she's gonna do it, and she ain't gonna change her mind. The reason I had to kill Bentley is because, well, she's bad for business, and the guy's all killed because she can't keep her mouth shut. She's gotta bring everyone to her own damn problems. I warned her she'd get herself killed, messing with Zip Quill and his brother's girlfriend. Beat the shit out of her. Now they want blood. I told her that was gonna happen. But she ain't listening to me, so he did it. Chose her. So she killed him. That's the way I see it. Good fella he was. It's a shame he's a waste now, but how it goes out there.
Yeah, I didn't know the fellas. I'm good. But
I guess when you
I
might
would have
die.
squeezed him for about 300-400.
Should have.
Yeah, I mean, I would have, but fucking hell, I, you know, conscience got the better of me when she said, "Oh, I've been left behind by the boy."
Well, we better not know more. This is done. With you at least. I got something I can offer you as well. I think you'd like a service regarding a certain, copperhead, 'cause I know you want them. And
Go on.
I'm getting ready to change my business style out there. My horses.
Keep talking.
So, we just whisper just in case anyone is listening.
Yeah, go on. You have my interest.
I know. There's when the horse is going by. Just have I want to see here still. And he's gone. So, I used to work for a company called the Crooked Hand. I doubt you ever heard of them. But what they specialize in was making folks disappear, torture, getting questions out of people. Now, for the cheap price of $200, which I usually charge $500 on your behalf, I'll kidnap him and torture him on your behalf, if you'd like.
Yes, please.
All right. If I do get that, and I get the proof and everything, I'll just expect $200. That sound fair?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll do it then. 'Cause I think I'm gonna
Give it
find
100
Wendy
up
on my
front.
own. So, tit for tat doesn't work out for me. On your hand?
No. Yeah. There's 100 up front.
Well, shit, now I'm locked in.
Yeah.
All right. I won't get him today, but I'll probably get him tomorrow. When my
Get him whenever.
partner ready has to come around, make it easier to grab people. Best part is, he trusts me.
Yeah. Whenever you see fit.